Live from the Grenadian capital, this is the GBN television news. GBN, covering you from the Grenadine Island chain to Brooklyn, New York, via the World Wide Web on www.gbn.gd.
The news headlines is brought to you compliments GUT Credit Union.
I'm reaching my dreams with GUT. They're the ones for me. I'm reaching my dreams with GUT. They're the ones for me. Since 1983, they've been serving the country, and we like all their financing, giving the people what they want, what they need, what they love. Come and join the family that's here for you all the way. From birth to graduation, your first job to your home, and your car through your golden years.
The GT Credit Union has been actively supporting nation building through its many sponsorships and the programs including financial literacy quiz, Pass the Torch Calypso program, junior cooperatives in secondary schools, CPEA, and the TAMCC grants. The credit union has helped many people make their dreams come true. Let them help you with yours. You don't have to be a teacher to be a member. So what are you waiting for?
GUT Credit Union, it's where you belong.
Here with GBN News for Monday, the 14th day of September 2020. In the headlines, heavy early morning thunder and lightning take Grenadians by surprise. Cabinet reshuffle replaces Prime Minister Mitchell with Gregory Boeing as new finance minister. Former NDC leader says Sunday's cabinet reshuffle makes no difference. He says what people want is transparency and good governance. Political scientist analyzes new ministerial appointments. In the sports news, Stephanie Taylor smashes 71 to lead team to victory in warm-up. And in the Around the Globe segment, Prime Minister of Antigua provides update on plans
William
to save
Joseph.
regional carrier Liat. Good evening from the Grenada Broadcasting Network. I'm Kenroy Baptiste. We'll be back with the details.
Get high making money moves with the NLA's new Aces High Scratch game with 4 chances to win. Beat the dealer's card to win the prize shown. Reveal an A symbol. And just like that, you are automatically a winner. Scratch away to win the top prize of $10,000. Win easy with Scratch. Must be 18 or older to play.
All my life living.
Extreme weather conditions were felt around 3 o'clock on Monday morning and resulted in power outages across various parts of the island. Many reacted on social media about the intensity of the unexpected storm-like conditions, which included severe lightning and thunder. Some say it was a wake-up call. Others say it was the weirdest phenomenon they've experienced. Here now, the responses from people in St. George when asked if they were awake during last night's blinding lightning, accompanied with deafening thunderclaps.
All my life living, first time I experienced thunder like that, you know. I tell you, I alone in the house and I was really scared. I really scared. I was wondering if the sky was coming on and meet us last night, you know, trust me, you know, but it was a great experience.
Like when the first thunder roll, I duck. And when the lightning, the first lightning flash, it flashed inside of the house, and then the current gone. The first time I experienced that kind of thunder, it don't roll like normal thunder. It don't roll like normal thunder at all last night.
It was very loud and excited. Yeah, very loud and excited, man. Yeah, with a little rain. One flash of lightning and one piece of thunder. Yeah, like I see smoke.
Just thinking about it, my heart beating fast. The house shook. Yeah, I think at the third one, when I heard that jump, I was like, what's going on there? I started to call people like crazy because I want to know what's going on. If you have something outside, I went on Google, I tried to look for everything one time, but it was a very frightening experience. I haven't heard something like that in a long time.
I had a special experience. I just closed my eyes and I went to sleep because I have no fear. You know why? Because the signs of the time and the end is not far to come, right?
That is a wake-up call for us. God is trying to tell us whatever we are doing, try to stop do it, turn around our life, and it's time for we as Grenadians to wake up and see exactly what is going on.
Meteorologists at the Maurice Bishop International Airport told GBN that it was the work of a low-level to surface trough. Some people on social media attributed the clash of thunder and lightning as a response from the heavens to the cabinet reshuffle. In his official address to the nation on Sunday evening, Prime Minister Mitchell announced the changes to portfolios in his cabinet, which will take effect in a little over 2 weeks. Beverly Telesford has this report.
According to the Prime Minister, who will, from the first week of October, serve in the Department of Public Administration, Home Affairs, National Security, Youth Development, Disaster Management and ICT, the portfolio changes were arranged with the intent to give cabinet members opportunities to expand their experiences while adding new perspectives to other areas of government services. During his address, the Prime Minister maintained that in addition to reassigning ministers to different ministries or portfolios, in some instances he has created separate portfolios under some ministerial assignments, leaving some ministers with new additional responsibilities.
This change is more about facilitating personal growth and development and allowing ministers to become more versatile by managing different portfolios and, most importantly, enabling government to become more efficient in handling the affairs of the state.
Some ministers will continue to head their ministries. They include Education Minister Emmeline Pear, Carriacou and Petite Martinique Affairs Minister Kendra Mathurin-Stewart, and Health Minister Nicholas Steele, who will now have the support of Minister Delma Thomas, working with him with specific responsibility for hospital services within that ministry, in addition to her full responsibility as Minister for Housing, Community Development and Social Services. The Ministry of Trade, Industry and Consumer Affairs will be headed by Minister Alvin Dabrio. Minister Oliver Joseph will command the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, International Business and CARICOM Affairs, and the Minister in the Ministry of Civil Aviation, Tourism and Climate Resilience, with specific responsibility for climate resilience and the environment, will be Senator Simon Steele. The Ministry of Civil Aviation and Tourism will have added with it climate resilience and the environment and will be headed by Minister Clarice Modeste-Kerwin. New Minister for Infrastructure will be Senator Nolan Cox, who formerly held the role of Minister for Youth, Sports, Culture and the Arts. Minister Gregory Bowen, formerly Minister of Works, will assume the role of Minister of Finance, previously held by Prime Minister Dr. Keith Mitchell. New Minister for Agriculture and Labour will be Peter David. The minister in the Prime Minister's ministry with special responsibility for needy assistance, uniform allowance, special projects and ICT will be Minister Pamela Moses, while Minister Kate Lewis will assume special responsibility for youth development. The Minister of State in the Prime Minister's ministry with special responsibility for disaster preparedness will be Senator Winston Garwe.
Beverly Telesford reporting there. Former Prime Minister Tillman Thomas has spoken openly about Sunday's cabinet reshuffle. He told GBN it makes no difference because what Grenadians need at the moment is transparency and good governance, both of which the current administration lacks. GBN's Cherry Blackman Stephen reports.
In an exclusive interview with former Prime Minister Tillman Thomas on Monday, he told GBN the preservation of Grenada's heritage and the protection and efficient management of the country's resources are what Grenadians are more interested in, not a regular cabinet reshuffle.
I don't think people are too concerned about who is in which ministry, because that doesn't really change the policies. I mean, things continue as usual. The disrespect for the institutions will continue. The lack of transparency in governance will continue. And these are the main issues that people are concerned about, opportunities for our young people in particular.
Speaking to the change of Peter David from the Ministry of Foreign Affairs to the Ministry of Agriculture, having been a past government minister under the National Democratic Congress-led government under the stewardship of Mr. Thomas, he said if David is committed and willing to serve, he could create an impact on the agriculture sector.
He's dedicated to Grenada. He's a committed, a patriotic Grenadian. He would go into agriculture and do whatever he could to improve and enhance the agricultural sector. He doesn't have to have the technical knowledge. There are technical people there. It's his commitment and his dedication to the country to serve, to ensure that whatever policies government is implementing would be materialized. Of course, I think the government is weak on agriculture generally. The NNP has not shown that capacity for driving the agricultural sector.
Mr. Thomas said the goal of the new National Party-led government is not one to lay a foundation where they can see people moving from one stage to the next.
The history of the NNP is about power and politics, not about governance and the welfare of the Grenadian people. The main objective of the NNP is to be in power, to manipulate people, to exploit the young people in particular. Sometimes it's bribery, this hurry type of approach and make big offers. And then you're going back after election, they're going back to the normal way of living.
Cherry and Blackman Stephen, GBN News.
Meanwhile, Damien Graves, Professor of Social Sciences at St. George's University, in an interview with GBN said that in the context of the perception of the Grenadian people, there are some promotions and demotions.
The Honourable Peter Davin was removed from Foreign Affairs and placed on the Ministry of Agriculture, Lands and Labour. In the perception of the public, and this is not what Dr. Keith Mitchell may have had in mind, but the perception of the public, is this a demotion? The Prime Minister has removed himself from the Ministry of Finance and other important portfolios and has handed it over to Minister Bowen. Is that saying something to us? Is that saying that the Prime Minister is currently looking at his exit? The good that comes out of it, in my humble estimation, is that you're pushing the more youthful faces in the cabinet into greater responsibility, so to speak.
Professor Graves' belief is that there are numerous reasons for portfolio changes, including the prevention of complacency and changes in government's priorities.
Is it respite from tasks viewed as onerous that ministers had to undertake? I'm not sure about this one. Or is it a question of rewarding hard-working performers and maybe punishing others who did not step up to the plate? These are some of the things that we can look at, or even subordination. Or is it after the period of protests and much agitation against the NNP administration that now this reshuffling or this realignment of ministries, this showing ministers in new areas is an attempt at what I call a fresh public image?
William Joseph, advisor to former Prime Minister Tillman Thomas's National Democratic Congress-led administration, joins us live with his analysis on the cabinet reshuffle. Mr. Joseph, good evening and thanks for joining us.
Fine, good evening to you, to your viewers.
Yes, as one who has worked with government and seen cabinet reshuffles over the years, is there anything that makes you curious about the changes announced in the latest cabinet reshuffle by Prime Minister Mitchell on Sunday evening?
Well, yes, I do have some thoughts on that, but if you would allow, let me just make two quick points in the area of public education on the subject, right? The first thing I want to say is that we get our parliament from the political parties. It's not in the Constitution, but that's how we get our parliament. And the parliament gives us the cabinet via the Prime Minister. So the cabinet does not give us a Prime Minister. It is the parliament that gives us a Prime Minister. The Prime Minister then has absolute power to compose or to reshuffle his cabinet, and he doesn't have to give reasons for what the decisions he makes. So that is important. The next point is to say that that generally speaking, cabinets pursue two broad objectives. One might be certainly managerial, performance and accountability. And the other really is political. You know, how do we ensure or seek to ensure that we win favor with the public so that we get reelected? So those are live issues involved with cabinets. And the last housekeeping point I would make has to do with the culture. In our culture, we treat certain ministries as being more prestigious than others. And the typical example is the Ministry of Foreign Affairs. People consider that Foreign Affairs is more prestigious than, let us say, the Ministry of Works or the Ministry of Agriculture. So I think I wanted to make those housekeeping points so we assist the public in understanding the issue. Now, so you asked me about this specific reshuffle. For me, the most outstanding aspect of or issue arising from the reshuffle has to do with the fact that the Prime Minister, come Minister of Finance, has abandoned that portfolio. He has given it up. At a time when the Treasury is really limping along. We are collecting half the revenues that we've been collecting before. So we're in the midst of some fiscal difficulty. And the Prime Minister, Minister of Finance, is the one who's had the most experience in that area. And so it struck me as being very curious that the Prime Minister would give up that portfolio at this time and in the circumstances that we face. So that's the first big thing for me. The second thing has to do with the appointment of Mr. Bowen as Minister for Finance. And I think it is fair to say that Mr. Bowen is not known to have particular expertise in that area. And so that given the fact that we're going to be experiencing some tightening because of the fall in revenues, he would be under tremendous pressure that can actually break, in my view, break his back and cause him to fail. So I'm wondering why it is that he has been given this particular portfolio. And that one, it's a level of intrigue involved there. So I leave it at that. Okay, we have to move on. Okay, so the Prime Minister, the Prime Minister, as you say, has quote unquote abandoned the Ministry of Finance by moving on from that portfolio. He's now Minister for Youth Development. Your reaction to that? Interesting. I think it is designed to be a smart move. I credit that. Because as you know, as the public would know, there's been some grumbling, some murmuring by young people in recent times. And in fact, if you consider the political objective of the cabinet, which I mentioned earlier, you see the criticality of young people in the elections. So the Prime Minister's decision to take a hold of that portfolio clearly has those issues and objectives in his mind. I think it's a smart move. Okay, so as we begin to conclude this conversation, William Joseph, so going forward, given the latest cabinet reshuffle, the announcement of the various changes, how do you see Grenada positioning itself navigating specifically in this turbulent period? Yes, you see, and that goes to the crux of the issue, because the announcement of the reshuffle did not contain or did not position itself in relation to the strategic development issues facing Grenada at this time. And so we'll have to await an expression, a statement of that kind of policy orientation to deal with the challenges ahead of us. So what we've had is a moving of people here and there, and in some instances, a reorganization of portfolios. But the strategic context for that as you've asked me, is missing. So we're going to have to await the wisdom of the government to come with that aspect of it so we could complete the circle.
All right. We have to leave it there for the time being. William Joseph, advisor to former Prime Minister Tillman Thomas. We leave it there for now. Thank you so much. We're taking a break. You're watching the news.
Envision more and get what you want with a Make It Happen loan from Republic Bank. Laptops for back to school? We make it happen. Home improvements? More space for virtual classes? That can definitely happen. What about a new car or a staycation? Explore paradise at home. Let us make it happen too. It's easy, quick, and affordable. Apply today for a chance to win US $1,000. Let Republic Bank make it happen for you. Call us today for an appointment at any of our locations island-wide or visit republicgrenada.com. Special terms and conditions apply.
Republic Bank, we're the one for you.
You like doing laundry, right? Nah, I didn't think so. The stains? Oh, nightmare. Thanks to the new Tropic Fresh laundry detergent, doing laundry is now hassle-free. Tropic Fresh removes dirt, cuts through stains, leaves your whites whiter, and your colors brighter. Tropic Fresh has antibacterial agents that kills germs present in your clothing. It's gentle on hands, and the smell? Longer, fresh fragrance. Available in original and lemon scents and in various sizes. Tropic Fresh laundry detergent.
Local agents. Independence Agencies Limited.
From Hillsborough to Point Celine, Flow has you covered. We value and support our future generations. We understand the importance of saying hello. Keeping you connected is our priority. We have been working day and night to improve our networks because we believe a connected country moves forward. We will continue to work to give you the best mobile LTE and home networks because with Flow, it only gets better.
Free groceries for 1 year when you shop at the food fair. Up to $8,400 in groceries. Every $50 spent between June 15th and September 30th gives you the opportunity to enter into the grand prize draw for October 9th, 2020. Third prize, free groceries for 3 months. Second prize, free groceries for 6 months. And the grand prize, free groceries every month for 1 year. There will be exciting giveaways monthly. Food fair, where you can fill your baskets without emptying your pockets. This promotion is sponsored by Food Fair Supermarket, Dutch Lady, Chief, Promo, Danny, and Supreme. Social distancing and hygienic protocols will be maintained at all times.
Our superheroes are all among us. They don't wear capes nor have superpowers. In fact, they appear to be quite ordinary. They are the ones who provide us with food. They are our farmers, our grocery store workers, our vendors. They are our fishermen. They are the ones who heal us, our doctors and medical practitioners. They are the ones who protect us, our police officers. They are all the other essential workers who make this period bearable. And how can we forget our teachers, dedicated to educating our children no matter the circumstance. To everyone who is doing their part to make sure the wheel keeps turning, Ariza says, thank you.
How going on, boy?
Hey, good old things.
Hey, easy.
Yeah.
Boy, in line, boy. Your house looking a real good day.
Boy, it's thanks to the hard-working and professional staff at the Housing Authority of Grenada. They handled me real nice. They did my plan, they did the construction, and I didn't even have to worry about a thing. They were there with me every step of the way, supervising the job, asking me about my concerns, giving me feedback as the house took shape. They were there from start to finish, and even put the keys in the palm of my hand. I give them an A++ for customer service.
Oh,
It's people from housing bad, boy. Boy, not bad. Excellent. If you're thinking about constructing your home, why not consult the Housing Authority of Grenada? You could visit them right down in the Sandino complex or give them a call, 440-1015 or 440-1016. Or check out their website, hag473.com. They go handle you. They go jog your blocks, they go draw your plan, they go tote your materials. Hey man, where you going? The Housing Authority of Grenada is your choice for affordable housing and a stress-free construction experience.
GBN leads, the others follow. This segment is brought to you by Republic Bank.
Envision more and get what you want with a Make It Happen loan from Republic Bank. Laptops for back to school? We make it happen. Home improvements? More space for virtual classes? That can definitely happen. What about a new car or a staycation? Explore paradise at home. Let us make it happen too. It's easy, quick, and affordable. Apply today for a chance to win US $1,000. Let Republic Bank make it happen for you. Call us today for an appointment at any of our locations island-wide or visit republicgrenada.com. Special terms and conditions apply.
Republic Bank, we're the one for you.
This evening, we bring you an update on young Joshua McIntosh and his mother, Carmel McIntosh, who was seeking financial assistance for a brain scan after Joshua experienced a series of blackouts and swelling to his right eye. GBN's Rena Pear visited the family on Sunday.
Last Monday, we brought you the story of young Joshua McIntosh and his mom, Camille McIntosh. After airing their story on Monday, many called and lent a helping hand to the family. Today, we bring you an update as to how the family is doing. 13-year-old Joshua was able to get the brain scan he desperately needed. This is due to the tremendous help from GBN's viewers and listeners. The grateful mother, Camille McIntosh, says the support almost brought her to tears.
The love and the support was so tremendous. It was so wonderful. I almost broke down, but I just remember there is a God and everything will be okay. I would like to say thanks to everyone who have reached out in many ways, in prayers, in texting, in donating, in many ways. That was wonderful, and the support was great, and I appreciate it so much. Thanks to St. David's Catholic School, they had some collecting donation from everyone, and we received it thousands right in front of there, and it was great. Also thanks to the Grenada Christian Academy, that's where he go to school. They also had a donation for him as well.
Camille says that she is praying that whatever the situation is, it is one that can be treated quickly.
I did last Thursday at the Spice Isle Imaging Center, and the result was expected Friday, but I didn't wait on Friday for the result because the results will be going to the doctor email then. So tomorrow Monday I'll be going out to receive it, me and Joshua. Hoping that it's not anything bad, just something that is minor and that could be taken care of. Well, he's doing a little bit better now. He don't carry the head that much. The eyes is still having the problem. He have some drops put in it, but anytime I put the drops, he's complaining that he's burning him, but he must use it.
On Monday, Camille and Joshua called our newsroom to let us know that after receiving the results from the brain scan, the doctor recommends that Joshua undergo a EEG test, as he believes her son's blackout may be caused by epilepsy. The EEG costs $800 EC and is used to find problems related to electrical activity of the brain. For GBN News, I am Rena Pear reporting.
We wish the very best for young Joshua. A young mother in the parish of St. Andrew says she is scared that her children may be taken from her because of her deplorable living conditions and the fact that it is a daily challenge to feed her children. More in this report.
Davina Lewis is a young mother who has been doing odd jobs to ensure that her children have food in their stomachs daily. She says she has no help from the children's father. The single mother and her 3 children live in this dilapidated house. The entire house structure is unstable, especially the roof and the flooring, leaving her family exposed at times to the effects of Mother Nature.
One is 4 years, one is 2, and one is 5 months. But the house is so wholesome, according to how the rain fall. Me and my children get wet. But I don't have current, I don't have nothing. Can that was used.
Davina says that she will do any job she could find to ensure her children are not hungry. But things have been even harder due to COVID-19, and as such, she resorts to asking neighbors for help.
By Miss Michelle, they just go and do little work for and thing and get paid. And I want my children eating. Little work and thing again, and like washing for people and thing and get money and cook for them when I get the money. I know I have to make my little grocery, make sure they have little sugar and thing. Well, one I have going to school and I get the things, I get little work on the road. Last week Friday I get paid, so I get the thing for the school for him.
The mother says she loves her children dearly and is scared that they may be taken from her due to her situation. Lewis is asking for assistance to find a job and some assistance in providing better living environment for her children.
I concern for my children. I don't want my children go and I don't want people like take my children from me and thing, put them in home and thing. I don't want that. And to see about my children for myself. I need a little walk. You know, if I could help me with a little walk and little help and thing for them children. I would like that.
Lewis explains that she has no cell phone but can be contacted through a neighbor on the number 534-3980. For GBN News, I am Rina Pear reporting.
Now, see my ability, not my disability. A young man who has never set foot in a classroom or even a church shares his life story with GBN's Christina John, and of course we'll have that story in tomorrow's newscast. Time for this evening's GBN I Saw. Let's see what interesting things your cameras captured.
A good eye captures all. GBN I Saw is brought to you by Clear Vision.
You know us, but we knew. You feel at home with every visit. An experienced team offering personalized courtier service and trendy brand name lifestyle products. We're changing the vision care landscape one customer at a time. Clear Vision Eye Center. People and technology coming together to help you see the world with a clearer vision.
Tonight's I Saw features a common concern amongst members of the public of ordinary trucks being made into makeshift garbage trucks. According to our I Saw reporter, not only does this lend to spillage along the road, it appears to be very dangerous for the garbage collectors, merely sitting at the top of the truck with little to no form of protection. The photographs were taken in the Willis area as the truck was en route to Perseverance. You can send your photo and video submissions via WhatsApp on 405-3052, or you can do so via our other social media platforms.
Still to come from us, the constant wearing of masks and its discomfort to young ones. We'll talk about that. Stay close.
Can you imagine the world of Charles chocolates? Charles. Enter our world.
They say sometimes less is more, but at Real Value IGA Supermarket, we believe more is more. And since we are all about more, we want to buy more from farmers like you so we can sell more to our customers. If you have a farmer's ID and fresh produce to sell, Real Value IGA wants to buy.
For more information, contact Real Value IGA on WhatsApp at 405-4405 or give them a call at 439-2121.
Hills and Valley Med Care Center, located on Grenville Street, St. George's, has a highly professional team that gives excellent service in massage therapy, physiotherapy, speech therapy, medical consultation, and more. Hills and Valley Med Care Center sells a wide range of medical supplies, offers home visits for patients in Grenada and Carriacou, and opens Monday to Saturday, 10 a.m. through to 7 p.m. Visit or call Hills and Valley Med Care Center today, 435-6904.
Tropical shipping is fast and reliable. Always on time, safe and affordable. Friendly staff here to connect you. Tropical worldwide, you must get you. Shop online and you get it on time. Hassle free to meet your deadline. Consolidate any size, any load with Tropical shipping, so we ship everything. I can't wait to ship with Tropical. I can't wait. No package too big, too small. I cannot wait to ship with Tropical. No package too big, too small. Just ship with Tropical.
Local agents, George F. Huggins and Company, Grenada Limited. Telephone number 440-8787 or visit our website at www.tropical.com. Email us at grenadasales@tropical.com. Tropical Shipping, committed to island life.
Bruv. Hello? I can't see you. What's good? But I can't even hear you. Yo. Hello? Hello? Ah. Okay, I see you. I'm good. I'm coming in. Ah. There you are.
Live the experience right now. Enjoy high-quality video calling today. Stream, upload, and share with Digicel super fast LTE network. Visit our stores today and live the experience today. Digicel.
It's new, innovative and classy, and a cut above the rest. Your one-stop shop for bathtubs, kitchenette, customized doors and windows, and even a new paint job. We also sell quartz and solid surface countertops. At M&N Hardware, we offer best prices, excellent service, efficiency, and reliability. Visit us at Dusty Highway, Grandin, St. George, or call telephone number 440-6757. M&N Hardware, from foundation to roof. Let's build together.
Missing the mass? No, here's an opportunity to win big with the Grenada Distillers Limited. Purchase any specially marked bottle of pure white or special dark for a chance to win. Look out for the Missing the Mass scratch ticket and win prizes instantly. Available at supermarkets island-wide. Prizes include mobile top-up, hydration backpack, domino sets, shot glasses, Clax Code product, t-shirts, and other Spice Mass merchandise. Plus much more. Grand prize. The ultimate Missing the Mass Clax Code Beach Line for you and 10 friends. Food, drinks, music, and more. It's the Missing the Mass Scratch and Win promotion. Clax Code Rum, Grenada's #1 rum.
It's the craziest summer deal ever from Kenroy Bookstore. Buy one, get one free. Deals on notebooks, pens, pencils, glues, crayon, file paper, everything needed for the new school term. Deals also on office supplies. So visit Kenroy Bookstore at the corner of Young and Scott Street, or give them a call on telephone number 321-3500 or 420-3507. At Kenroy Bookstore, the craziest summer deal is on.
Is GBN. We've got the means, the power, and the medium. This segment is brought to you by Flow.
Now more than paying is faster and easier with Flow FastPay. Use your MasterCard or Visa and pay from anywhere. Log on to discoverflow.co/fastpay and press consumer. Select your country and enter your account number. Enter the amount to be paid and an email address. Enter your credit card information. You'll receive a payment confirmation with the transaction details, along along with a receipt to your email address. It's fast, safe, and easy. Flow, keeping you connected.
All right, so the concerns are many, but what's most disturbing to parents is the constant wearing of masks and its discomfort for their little ones in particular. GBN was in the villages this past weekend talking to parents. Christina John brings us this report.
Past week, students returned to the classroom for the first time. Government, through the Ministry of Education, took the opportunity to distribute e-books to students of Form 5. Follow me as we go through the communities to get parents' reaction. What was the first day of school like for their children?
First week day was good. He said he kind of stressed out because they sing whole day they sing, they wasn't doing anything.
I don't know, it's hard. I wish they could go back to school every day. Every day, and the hours, it's too short. Because my little 5-year-old daughter went to school last week and she said, Mommy, we went from 8:15 to 10:15. I said, Mommy, school over already, I want to go back. You know, so the children is missing school. The hours are too short. I'm saying we almost, how much, 2-3 months COVID-free? Why not open the school? We have no cases for how many months? Open the school to the normal time, let the children go back.
Here are their views on the wearing of the masks.
Concern is for the smaller kids, like the kindergarten and the grade 1s and the grade 2s. Most of these kids are claustrophobic. Most of these kids cannot keep a mask on for the whole day. This is a serious concern. How would these children get by? Would they be able to focus in school? That's my concern. For my little daughter, she can't keep it on, not even for 5 minutes. So with that in mind, I haven't sent her out to school as yet.
Well, my 5-year-old has take out she nose and put she nose outside to breathe. And she leaving she mouth cover. Say, Mommy, I need to breathe. I can't breathe when I have on the mask.
It's a constant wearing of the mask, you know. While you're inhaling, while you're breathing out, you have to inhale it back, and that is bad for your system.
Generally, I have a concern with the children having to wear the mask all day. As adults, it's difficult for us, much less the smaller children, you know, having to wear this mask all day. So I am thinking that they should work something out to sort of limit the time that they have the children with the mask directly over their nostril or so for the day.
Recommendations were also forthcoming.
Teachers and the principal cannot do anything much, but for the ministry, I would like them to kind of rethink the whole situation and find a better solution, because it would be hard for the kids. It would be difficult. They have to come up with something better than keeping on the mask all day. Probably they could try to have the classes outside on sunny days, and for like rainy days, give them a little more than 6 feet apart so that they could stay without the mask.
With e-learning being the way forward, one parent sees it as a positive move.
We paying $25 to get a book, and you only add on $25 more for the laptop, so that is kick. So then we could take care of it. You know what I mean? Let's say it mightn't benefit me and it mightn't benefit you, but you benefit them because that's their age, that's their thing. So you benefit them.
Christina John, GBN News.
This evening on GBN's Beyond the Headlines, parents and teachers, as well as other school officials, assess the first official week back at school. What was it like for teachers, and how are parents and students coping? Join host Odette Campbell for the conversation on Beyond the Headlines from 8:35 this evening. Other news, Canada may soon be placed in the red travel zone. The Ministry of Health says it is closely monitoring Canada over the week as the country is experiencing a surge in its COVID-19 cases. Rena Pear tells us more.
Minister for Health Nicholas Steele announced in Parliament on Friday that over the next week, his ministry will be closely monitoring Canada's COVID-19 cases. According to the World Health Organization, Canada currently has over 6,000 active cases. Minister Steele explains that if this number continues to increase within the next week, the country may be placed in Grenada's red zone travel marker.
It does not mean that as of today, we change the protocols for Canadians coming here.
The way that the science observes it, WHO and PAHO, is that after a period, if consistently they have remained above 20 cases per 100,000 or rise significantly, then the adjustment is made. So we observe them over the next couple of days to a week, and we'll make the appropriate adjustment.
Minister Steele emphasized the importance of the implementation of protocols to alleviate the spread of COVID-19. He is calling on Grenadians to adhere to them and to refrain from a relaxed approach.
We continue to plead, preach, implore the public at large to adhere to the protocols. We have to adhere to certain rules, regulations, and principles that says that if something were to happen, that it would not be that bad, that we would be able to keep it under control, Mr. Speaker. So, Mr. Speaker, we have seen continued level of relaxation with respect to the seriousness of this disease, while at the same time elsewhere, our very neighbor in Trinidad, the disease continues to grow from strength to strength.
The minister reiterates that COVID-19 is real and should not be taken lightly. For GBN News, I am Rina Pear reporting.
This is News at 7, reporting the day's news. We'll be right back.
At Communal, we are adapting to meet the changing needs of our shareholders and members. Times are changing, and with the changing times comes a whole new way to do business. Our parents may have done their banking a different way. Communal's state-of-the-art online banking and international debit card allows members to do business with great ease. It's like literally having a branch in your very own hands. Need a loan? Apply online from the comfort of your own home anywhere in the world, and your request will be dealt with remotely. Want to transfer between your accounts or another shareholder? No wait time for transactions to update. Voila! Who needs receipts when you can receive them via e-statements on your mobile device and save the environment? Not a Communal member? You can join our family today by applying online. At Communal, we see you working hard to ensure that you save, invest, and grow. Communal. Join us today. This will be the best financial decision you have ever made.
Sale. All the outlets, hotspot outlets. You're going to go to the Carnage, the Grenville, or the Sutter's hotspot, and you get sales and deals on all items. You can get these on potato, you can get these on saltfish, onion, garlic, mackerel, toilet paper, and we even have the currants and the raisin at $10 per pound, lowest price island-wide. So people just come down or go up or go across, but just make sure and go to hotspots.
We continue to monitor developments in the tropics. We can cross now to TV6's in Trinidad.
Right now, conditions for both islands are partly cloudy, but will become even more cloudy at times with a few showers overnight. There is a chance of the early morning thunderstorm favoring Trinidad. Temps can get as low as 26 degrees Celsius in Trinidad and 27 in Tobago. Tomorrow, you can expect partly cloudy to cloudy skies with occasional showers and a chance of the isolated thunderstorm favoring northern southern Trinidad in the afternoon, with conditions becoming settled by nighttime. Temps will peak near 33 degrees Celsius in Trinidad and 31 in Tobago. For those of you with marine interests, seas will be moderate, with waves up to 2 to 2.5 meters in open waters and less than 1 meter in sheltered areas. Sunrise will be at 5:55 in Trinidad and 5:54 in Tobago. Sunset will be at 6:22 in Trinidad and 6:20 in Tobago.
Weather for Grenada, Carriacou and PC Martinique valid for tonight and the following 3 days. Weather tonight, partly cloudy with few brief showers possible and some fair spells. Tonight's minimum temperature, 26 degrees Celsius. Wind east-northeasterly to easterly at 5 to 15 miles per hour. Seas slight to moderate. Waves 3 to 5 feet in open water. Tides low at 7 p.m., high at 1:15 a.m. Sunrise tomorrow morning, 5:57. The weather on Tuesday, the 15th day of September. Partly cloudy morning with few brief showers possible, becoming generally fair during the afternoon. On Wednesday, the 16th, generally fair, becoming partly cloudy at times, with few brief morning showers possible. And on Thursday, the 17th, generally fair, becoming partly cloudy at times, with few brief showers possible. That is the weather. Sports news up next.
Are you looking for quality herbs and herbal supplements? Or are you thinking about having a complete body cleanse to jumpstart your health? Then no need to look further. Visit Nirvana Natural Health Clinic, Detox Center, and Natural Health Store. We carry a wide range of herbal products for kidney and gallstone cleansing, male sexual enhancement formulas, asthma and sinusitis, gas and bloating, acid reflux, constipation, arthritis, imbalanced hormones, female health issues, liver cleansing, weight loss, and so much more. Also available, colonic irrigation, holistic health consultations, essential oils, and diffusers. Look out for our online natural health store coming soon. Call 231-6642 418-7115 or 449-7753 to find out about our delivery options or to book an appointment. Visit us at Belmont St. George's, close to the Fallage, Monday to Saturday, 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. Nirvana Natural Health Clinic. Detox your way to health.
Missing the mass? No, here's an opportunity to win big with the Grenada Distillers Limited. Purchase any specially marked bottle of pure white or special dark for a chance to win. Look out for the Missing the Mass scratch ticket and win prizes instantly. Available at supermarkets island-wide. Prizes include mobile top-up, hydration backpack, domino sets, shot glasses, Clax Code product, t-shirts, and other Spice Mass merchandise. Plus much more. Grand prize, the ultimate Missing the Mass Clax Code beach line for you and 10 friends. Food, drinks, music, and more. It's the Missing the Mass scratch and win promotion. Clax Code Rum, Grenada's #1 rum.
Once upon a time, we shopped at Wonderland, then Neverland. But we're all grown up now and no longer believe in fairy tales. So now we just shop at Shoes R Us. At Shoes R Us, we stock the latest in shoes, tops, and jeans for the fashion-conscious lady. We also carry colognes and much, much more. And for the modern trendy male, we have the latest brand-name shoes and sneakers, Converse, Reebok, Nike, K-Swiss, Puma, and much more. So check us out at our 2 convenient locations, Melville Street in St. George and Ben Jones Street in Granville. At Shoes R Us, we say, come shop with us.
Good evening, sporting fans. West Indies women's captain Stephanie Taylor scored an unbeaten half-century to help her team score an 8-run win over Deandra Doughton's for their first warm-up match at the University of Derby on Monday ahead of their T20 series against England. In a week's time, the 18 members of the squad were divided into two teams captained by Stephanie Taylor and Deandra Dutton. Taylor scored 71 from 52 balls. She smashed 9 fours in her knock as the team racked up 131 for 6 from their 20 overs. Needing 132 to win, Dutton led her team from the front, scoring a brisk 41 from 43 balls. But the efforts of Shanetta Grimon, 2 for 16, and Shamilia Taylor, 2 for 23, proved good enough for Taylor's team to eke out a close victory. That's the sports news for the moment. Around the Globe is next. Around the globe, Prime Minister of Antigua Gaston Brown has provided an update on plans to save regional carrier Liat. He said the administrator, Cliflin Seaford, has been in talks with creditors.
I believe sometime in the course of next week that it'll be hearing from the various heads within the region to write off the outstanding airport taxes and other fees that were due by Liat.
The Prime Minister says the administrator is also in talks with other creditors to reduce the liabilities of the company so severance can be paid to staff. He says plans are still in place to have the airline up and running within a set period.
The administrator is negotiating with a few prospective investors. I'm not aware that there's any firm dealers yet, but we still remain hopeful that within the 120-day period that we will have Liat back in the air.
The Prime Minister was speaking on his weekend radio show On Point FM.
In Jamaica, scores of tourists there continue to cancel bookings due to the delay and getting clearance to enter the country. This has prompted renewed calls from the Jamaica Hotel and Tourist Association for the Ministry of Health to speed up the turnaround time for authorization. The Health Ministry said it is not entirely its fault. More in this TVJ report.
Thousands of visitors have been flocking the island since the government reopened the borders to tourists on June 15. Before arrival, though, visitors have had to apply for entry. For those coming from high-risk countries like the United States, pre-entry testing is mandatory, and it must be done 10 days before the intended travel date. Fast forward to September, President of the Jamaica Hotel and Tourist Association, JHTA Omar Robinson, said the ministry is moving too slow in granting tourists access to the country.
We're seeing it last minute, as in the night before, and we've had, some of our hotels have reported some serious cancellations of groups of visitors because this last minute thing and the last minute approval, and it doesn't send the right message. If we're asking for people to upload a negative COVID test and they're doing so, and it's specific to being CAP accredited and all the specifics are being met, we just need to have the approvals given in a timely manner so that we can continue to grow tourism.
The website clearly states that persons coming from high-risk countries would be contacted by the ministry within 2 days after completing the application, while those who are not coming from high-risk areas would get a same-day response. And if successful, they would receive a travel authorization via email. For Mr. Robinson, the delays in granting tourists authorization is sending the wrong signal to the international travel market.
If persons know at least 2-3 days prior to their travel, you're going somewhere, you need to know, you need to have that level of confidence that yes, I have this required. If it's a visa, that's required. If it's an authorization or a permit, I want to know at least 2-3 days prior that I have it, not the day before. And we have seen it, I've had cases in my hotel where we're on the phone literally trying to get authorizations the day prior. Now, that doesn't augur well for us, and it sends a wrong message out there in the industry and creates, an unease for the visitor, which is really not what is expected.
But at the Health Ministry's latest press briefing, Permanent Secretary Dunstan Bryan explained why some persons have not been getting clearance. Among the reasons, persons uploading incorrect data and applying for authorization on the same day they intend to travel.
And then when they are unable to get their approval on the day of travel, then they enter into difficulties at the airports. And so for us, we have had conversations with the tourism sector and the travel market to advise them that it's not practical for persons to apply on the system on the day of travel.
Kelisha Williams, TVJ News.
That's Around the Globe. We'll remind you of the headlines in a moment. Reminder of the headlines. Heavy early morning thunder and lightning take Grenadians by surprise. Cabinet reshuffle replaces Prime Minister Mitchell with Gregory Bowen as new finance minister. Former Prime Minister Tillman Thomas says Sunday's cabinet reshuffle makes no difference. He says what people want are transparency and good governance. Political scientist analyzes new ministerial appointments. In the sports news, Stephanie Taylor smashes 71 to lead team to victory in warm-up. And in Around the Globe, Prime Minister of Antigua Gaston Browne provides update on plans to save regional carrier Liats. If you missed any part of this newscast, a repeat of it will be broadcast at 10 o'clock tonight. Continue to follow us online at gbn.gd, on GBN Television Facebook page and YouTube channel for these and other stories. I'm Kenroy, Baptiste in the Grenadian capital. That completes the news. Thanks for joining us. Have a good night.